testing. June 11th, 2019. Going to be really quick here. It's already about 8 minutes to the open. So first, just want to talk about Bosch Health, Bosch and Loam. BHC has a tendency to go on these multi-day moves. A positive analyst commentary this morning. This is a company formerly known as Valiant Pharmaceuticals. So certainly a stigma still remains there. But I think there's opportunity to play this for upside, especially from its recent move from 27 and change. So I may look for some later dated calls. The 25s are pretty inexpensive if you go out to July. So I may look for those and have to see how they look at the open. So that's the first one. Second would be Huya. Not much to say here. Got some weekly strikes to add to my July 26 calls as it broke over 23 all the way up to 23.60. I think it went before pulling back. Gapping up again this morning. I think it goes over 24 either today or tomorrow, and then if not higher into the end of the week. So I'm not going to look to salvage or pull the ripcord on my 24.50 weeklies. I'll continue to hold those. I think it's one of the better stories in the China space. You take a look at some of these other veteran or more mature names. Baidu, Baba got some positive commentary this morning, but I think if you're looking for a company that really has a chance to outperform the rest of these other names, I think Huya is the one I'll continue to look to play for upside. Same old stuff I've been saying for the last week or so. Roku, I know some folks grabbed some puts yesterday. Been waiting for another entry. Tried to play some weeklies on Friday. Certainly think at some point this is 115, 120, but the bull flag moved from 65 all the way up to 85. It actually went from 85 to 95 and then 104. You have, Kramer last night coming out saying don't buy Roku. He said that countless other times back when it was $30, $50, $80, says it again. At some point there's going to be a pullback. I was hoping to 85 or so last week. That didn't happen. Maybe to 93, 95 this week. If that happens, I'll look to get some later dated strikes there on Roku. Still love the story there. Intuitive Surgical, speaking of horrible, well, I wouldn't say horrible, but disappointing earnings reports. Intuitive Surgical into the Good Friday holiday, I wouldn't call it, it's probably one of the worst quarters in recent memory, but it's certainly opened opportunity for folks who are, looking out further to the future, because obviously their business is not going to go away. This is probably just one or two quarters or just some short-term weakness before it starts to really take off again. So you see it, nice little rally off the lows last couple days, and now it's nearing the key breakout area. 520. Let's see if I can pull my chart because I don't have it right on me, but I posted on the watch list this morning. But that's certainly a key area. I think if it gets over that, 533, 534 is certainly possible. 200-day moving average is right there. 50-day moving average is at 514. Tried to break above that for a little bit in the early afternoon yesterday. Failed to do it, pulled back. Now it looks like it's going to gap a little bit. So I'm certainly on watch, because if it looks to get to 520, the 530, 250s, 535s could all be some very nice multi-bag opportunities on Intuitive Surgical. And I think that's it. Take a look at the SPY. All the way down to 273, and then here we are on the sixth day of this rally, getting closer to those all-time highs. So pretty impressive stuff. Grubhub, I posted on the watch list this morning. Amazon's getting out of their Amazon delivery business. They do have a stake in a company in UK that does delivery. So I don't think they're throwing in the towel in regards to food delivery in this last mile hurdle. That's certainly front and center, a lot of these delivery companies. But if you take a look at the short-term impacts with what's going on, it's a hotly very, very competitive market space with Seamless and DoorDash and Uber Eats. So to see one competitor drop out, at least short-term, you can see the stock gapped up to 71.30 in the pre-market. Certainly opens a door for a nice move here. So I'll be looking for an opportunity there. And I think that's it. This morning, lots of headlines around this antitrust stuff. I don't think the end game on some of these names is a split up. Back in the day, and the Sherman antitrust regulation came, before the 1900s, right? So how is this applicable to a different era? So a lot of these regulations they're not set up for the current market environment. So to think that they're going to be able to split up some of these companies, piecemeal like they did with Bell, AT&T back in the day. It's just not. It's just not possible, right? So there's going to be other implications, I think, for some of these names. That's why I look at Facebook as a name that they're not going to be able to split them up, but they'll come with some regulations, and then it could certainly hurt their growth. And you take a look at these some companies that trade at high multiples, certainly would have some impact. So anyway, that's my rant. We've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds to the open. Let's have a great day. Rock and roll.